What is going on, YouTube friends? Back again with another Drytron deck profile after Verte got banned. So I'm not playing branded Drytrons anymore, only because it was harder to access Mirror Jade with just hard drawing branded fusion. So this is more of a Fairy Herald build, but yeah, let's get into the profile. I actually like this build a lot better though, just because it's super situational. I mean, every deck is, but the way you play this deck is there's no linear combo in this deck, and I'll kind of show that with some test hands at the end, but it's very situational, and I really like it because whatever situation you're in, Drytrons just can get you out of a sticky situation. You can even go for like a FTK if you like open up maybe pre-prep with alpha and preparations are right, because then preparations will get you the Benta and alpha will get you the Herald, or pre-prep will get you the Herald and the Dawn of Herald, and alpha will get you the Draconids, and then preparation of rights will get you the Benten. So you could actually FTK people with this fairly easy, because then you'll end up with Draconids, Mu Beta, and then maybe a Herald and or Vanity's Ruler. But yeah, so starting off we have the 3 alpha. Obviously it's standard Drytron stuff. The 3 Zeta. Zeta's dope because it doesn't just search you Mediona's Drytron anymore, it searches you Dawn of Herald now too. 3 Gamma. Gamma's dope. Gets you into Vanities easier. And then the 2 Zeta. I was going to play 2 Gamma 1 Zeta, or 2 Gamma 2 Zeta, but I'm not running Editon in the main deck, just because I felt like I didn't really need Editon to be shuffling back ritual spells for me like that. But you know, it's still in the process. It's a work in progress. So the last one is Draconids. Like I said, pretty good for FTKs. Attack every special opponent monsters and pops monsters. So good. For the Drytron stuff, we play 1 Fafnir, 1 Medionis, and 2 Nova. I don't think you need more. Nova maybe to 3, and then Fafnir maybe to 2. But as it is right now, it's a pretty consistent deck. I don't think you need more than these. So I'm going to keep it as that as of right now. We also got 1 Foolish to get more Drytrons in the names in the graveyard. 2 Cyber Emergencies to see more Drytron names. And that's it for the Drytron stuff. It's pretty good. I like the Drytron count right now. Like I said, I might do 2 Gamma, 2 Zeta. I'm not too sure. If I do put Editon in, then that's it. We got the 1 Diviner, the 1 Vanity's Ruler, the 1 Lancia, the 1 Maju, and then the 1 Chaos Valkyria, as well as the 2 Orange Light. So these are my fairy monsters. I don't have 2 Diviner. I actually don't find myself looking for Diviner that much, just because I don't run Baron anymore. This is like a Turbo Herald build, so basically you want to get Herald or Vanity's Ruler out just to stop them from playing. Sometimes you end up with like 3 fairies in hand with Herald on the board, so that's 3 negates, and then they can't special summon. Like that's crazy. Just stop them from playing, and then you go into your Draconids and then your bigger monsters as well. But that's it for the fairies. I wanted to play 3 Orange Lights, I just didn't have the space. Valkyria is such a good extender, and like I said, I don't play the 2. I didn't find myself searching for Diviner a lot, so I put Manju in here just because Manju can get me that ritual monster or ritual spell. So I thought Manju was really good. But that's it for my normal fairies. For my rituals, I run the 2 Benten, of course, because she's back at 2. So I run the 2 Benten, the 1 Natasha, and the one Herald of Perfection. Perfection over Ultimateness only because Dawn of Herald lets you cycle back Ben 10. So if you use Ben 10 to ritual summon Perfection, Dawn of Herald lets you banish itself and then bring back Ben 10 to your hand. So that's why Perfection over Ultimateness, because it has that recycle ability. Going to the spells, we run 3 prep. Oh, not prep. Pre-prep. We run 3 pre-prep. Just because if I open this and I get Dawn of Herald and Perfection in my hand first turn, it's basically game, because then I'm gonna go Alpha, Zeta. Obviously, it's just gonna it's a snowball effect. If you open pre-prep, you get Dawn, you get Herald, you Alpha, Zeta into Ben 10, you get more fairies into hands, and then you go into Vanity's Ruler or Draconets, whatever you want to play. Then I play 3 Preparations of Rites. Really good, just because I might just bring this down to 2 because I have Manju. I don't think I actually need 3 of these. It's nice to have though when you see it. Just if you don't have a Ben 10 in hand, you just pre-prep Ben 10 out. So that's actually really good. For the last cards in the main deck, I run the Dawn of Herald for Herald of Perfection, the 2 Dark Ruler just because I don't have Forbidden Droplets. Yeah, they're too expensive. And the Called By. Pretty self-explanatory. Called By is really good. As for the extra deck, run the 2 Mu Beta. Mu Beta is so good. I love Mu Beta. My favorite card, actually. Look at this. The 1 Lyroless Nightingale for your arsenal plays. So let's say you go here, you make this, so that's 2 materials under this, then you go to Downer, then you go to Zeus, that's 4 materials for 2 pops. That's really good. Then you got the Downer, and then you got the Zeus standard. So this with 2 materials goes into this, and you have 2 pops. Make sure, well, I'm pretty sure you guys know, I've been messing up, but I've been summoning Zeus in attack position instead of a defense position, and I've been getting lightning stormed left and right. So I've learned from my mistakes. You got the 1 Beatrice, and then the 1 Abyss Dweller. This is supposed to be the goddess of the underworld, I think the card name is. But as of right now, Abyss Dweller is good because I don't own that card. So he's going to stay in here until I do get that card, because I do have multiple ways into getting it to him. Like if I normal summon Maju, have Valkyria in hand, go into Abyss Dweller, and then he's pretty easy to get into. I could also replace him for a Tornado Dragon, because if I wanted to run Scythe, I could just Scythe out, get Scythe to my hand, set Scythe, go into Tornado Dragon, pop my own Scythe, and then they'll be Scythe locked. But I didn't want to play that in the main deck. I do have it in my side deck though. For my links, I have Relinquish, IP Masquerena, Nightmare Phoenix, Unicorn, and Boral Sword. So I do link climb a lot. I actually do end on IP Masquerena a lot just because I do have a lot of bodies. And then next turn I'll link into Boral Sword Dragon. He's like my win condition. And lastly, I have Elder Entity Entis for a Diviner target, Herald of Arclight for a Diviner target, and will get me a Ritual to hand, as well as a Black Rose Dragon. I got this idea from Logan JYA, the Dry Kage. He suggests Black Rose Dragon, or he had it in his deck profile as well. And I didn't kind of understand it until I was like, oh yeah, what if I open Diviner and nothing else other than 1 Drytron name? Or Drytron Cyber Emergency, get 1 Drytron out, normal summon Diviner, send Herald, get that, let's say I'm going second, and then go into Black Rose, pop the field, and then go into a simplified game state once again. So that's pretty amazing actually, just to pop the field like that. So thank you to him for putting that in his deck profile. And for my side deck, I really didn't know what to put. So I put the 3rd Orange Light, the Scythe, just in case, Edatin, Lava Golem, because I do play Relinquish, so if I Lava Golem, and then I play Relinquish out, take the Lava Golem, Pankratops, 2 Imperm, 2 Ash, 1 Mystical Space, 2 Twin Twister, 1 Mirror Force, and then 2 Torrential. just in case, because I don't have a lot of back row removal. That's why I put the Twin Twisters in the MST, as well as Ash and Imperm, because if they make me go second, game 2, I need those cards, you know. But that's the deck profile. I'm gonna run some test hands. I'll do like 1 in normal speed, and then I'll do some in time lapse. Thanks, guys. Alright, guys, so let's go into our test hand. Hopefully we draw into something good. This is a Turbo Herald build, so I always want to get Herald or Vanities out as quick as possible, or first, because this isn't a... This deck doesn't have like a linear combo kind of the way that the branded Drytron did, getting Baron out and then using the Megalith stuff to use materials for Baron, and then going into Verte, and then going into Mirror Jade. This one's, like I said, super situational deck. So we got great Draconids, Chaos Valkyria, Alpha Thubin, Meteonis, and Nova. Okay, cool. So the way I would do this is get Nova. We're gonna get the Zeta on the field. We're gonna activate Alpha Thubin, tributing Zeta. We're gonna add a Ben 10 to hand. And then with Zeta, what we're gonna do is activate Zeta, tribute Ben 10, and then we're going to get a Dawn of Herald with Zeta. If I can find it. Dawn of Herald. So we're gonna get Dawn of Herald with Zeta, and then with Ben 10 we're gonna get Perfection to hand. So now what we do here is overlay from Mu Beta. Mu Beta effect, we're gonna get Gamma to Grave. Then what we're gonna do is Meteonis Drytron using a material. And then we're gonna bring back Ben 10 from the grave. What we can do now is Dawn of Herald using Ben 10 to get Perfection. And what Ben 10 does, or what Dawn of Herald, it'll be Ben 10 Chainlink 1 and then Dawn of Herald Chainlink 2. So then you're going to banish Dawn of Herald, bring Ben 10 back to your hand, and then get the Ben 10 search. So now what we can do here is actually go and get the Vanities Ruler. To hand. So now if they did anything, you have 3 fairies in your hand. So now what you can do is activate Gamma, tributing the Ben 10. Gamma will bring back Zeta right here, and then Ben 10 will get you another search. At this point, I would search maybe for Lancia, depending on what I'm playing. Actually, let's go for another Ben 10. So we didn't even exhaust all of our Ben 10s yet. So Dawn of Herald is banished. From here, what you can do is activate Meteonis, target Gamma, bring Meteos back to hand, and then tribute these 2 for Vanities Ruler. So you're ending on Mu Beta, Herald of Perfection, Vanities Ruler, with 2 fairies in hand, Meteonis, Drytron, and Draconids in hand, with a lot of follow-up for next turn. There's another play I could have done where I went into IP, but I feel like this is the best because I got 2 negates and they can't special summon. So yeah, that was the test hand. Thanks, guys.